What's going on, y'all? Today I'm gonna show y'all something that I think I showed you guys before. Basically, I'm gonna show you guys the difference between what you can get from a buzz cut, which I got my current head shave using these right here. Once again, these are the cordless wall magic clips. I shaved my head actually yesterday with these right here because my head was irritated for like the past week or so because of this razor. Well, it's not the razor, but it's the blade that I had in this razor. So I haven't shaved my head for like a week. I actually did it yesterday, didn't make a video. Again, I used these and this is the result I got, but I definitely know that I can get a better shave. So even though, you know, it looks pretty bald right now, we're gonna actually hit it with the actual double-edged safety razor, and we're gonna see the difference that it makes. Got the sugar scrub to start us off right here. It's gonna get any like dead skin or any dirt. It's gonna activate it so you can actually get it off your head and out of the way to make it for an easier, smoother, cleaner shave. It doesn't take long. Once you feel those beads kind of like disappear, go ahead and rinse your head off. And now we're gonna go ahead and get the oil, which is step 2. Now this is actually gonna make your scalp a little smoother, so you can get that razor across without it, you know, getting stuck. And even though I know you could use, like, well, I wouldn't suggest using like hand soap, but sometimes when I'm in a pinch, I might use like regular hand soap, like liquid hand soap. But certain soaps, and this is why you want to use the correct stuff, certain soaps you might be able to get the job done. However, some of them could be too slick or too greasy. So when you're wiping, you know, shaving with the razor, you might accidentally, you know, go too quick in one spot and slash yourself up. So I know it's Halloween time right now, but you don't want to slash yourself up, trust me. So get the products that I recommend. The link is going to be in the description. Go to my website, grooming.neverdenyme.com. It shows damn near every product that I've ever used on this channel is on that site. But if you go to the website and you see a product, but you don't know what it is or whatever, or you see the name but you want to see it in use, go to my channel, or just go to youtube.com and say Nate Matthews beard oil, Nate Matthews beard balm, Nate Matthews shaving oil, Nate Matthews this or whatever, and you're gonna see a lot of videos pop up. Even if you see the exact name of a product, type in Nate Matthews and the name of the product. There's a lot of stuff that I've demonstrated, and I know a lot of people keep asking me, hey, what are you using now? What are you using these days? Well, if you watch the videos that I'm uploading these days, you'll see. If you subscribe to my channel, you will see. And also, I want to keep in, or not keep in mind, but I want you guys to keep in mind, I guess, just because I may not show a product that I'm using that's on my website like recently, doesn't mean I don't use it anymore. I'm honestly just trying to keep testing out a lot of different stuff to keep you guys entertained, because I know kind of what works for me, and in reality I don't really need to keep testing a million products. But I might have showed a product, you know, 3 years ago that worked great for me and I love it, you know, it works for a lot of people, but there's also a handful of people that doesn't work for. So how do I get the attention of that audience, the new audience? I test out some new stuff to try to reel them in, you know. A lot of people like to see what other people think and their opinions about something before they purchase it. But let me go ahead and clean my razor off real quick before I get to using it, and then we'll get started. Something else I'm going to do too is, because I know this razor is good, but I just was trying to finish off these, what is this? These are the Max razors. You guys can see that. This is the Max razors that I had for a very long time. They came free with, I don't know which razor I had, so I just wanted to use them. But not all razors, like, I ain't gonna blame it. Well, it kind of is the razor, but I used one of the Max razors in my previous video. Didn't have any issues. I used it a couple times before I tossed it out. No issues at all. I put a fresh one in just the other day, the same brand, same type of thing. Put a new one in, shaved my head. Next thing you know, my head got irritated. So, you know, maybe it's they lubricate them differently. It's not really consistent, or I really don't know. But one of the razors that I don't really recall me having too many, if any, problems with at all are these razors. And these are some of the razors that I've been using since the very beginning. These are the Persona razors, comfort coated. Actually, that's the specific one, the comfort coated Persona razors, blades, I guess. And again, those will be on the website, linked in the description. Find them where you find them. Something else to keep in mind too is I know a lot of people be like, hey, I found something like a similar product. That's good for you. I'm glad it works. But the products that I recommend, when you guys actually click the links in the description, you're not paying anything extra for the products, but it is putting like a little tag, you know, to let these companies know, hey, this person was sent here to buy this product from Nate Matthews channel or whatever, and it helps me out, and I get a little commission and stuff from it. And you know, it helps me with build business relationships and partnerships and gets opportunities and stuff like that. So it would really help me out if you guys actually use the links in the description, order it by mail or order it online and then go pick it up or something like that, you know, for same day pickup. When you guys just choose to go to the store or say, hey, I found it over here for cheaper, of course you could definitely do that. But if I'm not getting none of these videos that I'm making to help y'all, I just gotta stop making the videos, right? I gotta have a benefit in it too. I'm sitting here teaching y'all something that I already know how to do. So if y'all can help me out by liking the video, subscribing to my channel, sharing the video, you know, stuff like that to help me grow. If I see I'm getting something out of it, why stop, right? But there we go. We are now using the Persona blades. Again, look at my head. If you guys could tell now that I put all this soap and stuff on it, how much lower this cut is finna get. And speaking of low cut too, man, I wasn't even making a video yesterday and I put the wrong guard on my trimmer. Bro, I took a big old chunk out of my beard. Luckily it was up here though, so I was able to rework it and fade it in. But normally I be getting the like the 1.5 guard, then I go down to the 1, then I go to the half. I was rushing, but I wasn't even making a video. I don't know why I was rushing the way I was. All I seen was the half. I forgot to look for that 1. Bro, it just immediately took a big old chunk out. I said, oh damn. So I had to fade the beard a little bit lower than what I normally do, but I think it's pretty cool. But when I first did it, the little first connect, I was like, uh-oh, why am I seeing my skin? It was crazy, but everything worked out. And when I pressed record on this camera too, I initially thought this was gonna be like a YouTube short, but since I've been doing all this talking, I don't think I could say everything I need to say in the limited amount of time. So this might be a regular video. But yeah, y'all see all the extra hair coming off. I'm probably gonna have to fade the beard again now, since I messed up the connecting points. But yeah, the cut is feeling real smooth. Let me rinse it off. What razors are you guys using these days too, by the way? I know there's probably been like 3 people to tell me about a certain razor, and I ain't gonna say their name because I reached out to them and they said they ain't trying to partner with your boy. Matter of fact, they didn't even say nothing at all. They just ignored me. So we ain't giving them a shout out. But even though you guys want me to see it, if I come up on some funds, maybe I'll buy their razor. But their razor is pretty pricey. So if not many people are asking me for it, and only 3 people is asking me to review it, I don't think that's enough people for me to spend a crazy amount of money to review a razor. So I'm gonna ask y'all, what products do you want me to see me, you know, review? What products have you guys had your eyes on that you want to inform me about, or you just want my opinion about? Again, I've used a lot of the well, not a lot of them, but I've used like some of the top rotary shavers. I showcased that on my channel, gave you guys my opinion on that, but there still might be other brands But to me, I think a rotary shaver is a rotary shaver. It's going to kind of do the same type of stuff. Just like a 5-blade razor is a 5-blade razor. Doesn't really matter which company it's from. Some of them are going to have the, you know, the gimmicky, oh, it has the extra padding right here. It has, this one is for sensitive. This one is for this and that. But if it's a 5-blade razor, it's going to do the same thing. The blades are either going to be sharp or they're not going to be sharp. It's going to come with a cool packaging, or it's just going to come with the basic stuff to get the job done. But yeah, I see they also came out with some gold trimmers, similar to the ones that I already got. There's no point in me getting those, because those are the exact same trimmers, the trimmers and the clippers that y'all know what company I'm talking about. If I end up getting some, I'll of course tell you guys my opinion, but without me even getting them, the only thing different about those ones is the color. So I already got them. Already got the trimmers and already have the clippers, so no point in me spending twice the price just to get a new color of the same thing. Small strokes. Y'all know you just seen me do this part, but we're doing it again. Matter of fact, I think this other side is a little bit sharper. Yeah, it feels a little bit smoother right here. More connection to my skin. I feel it scraping. Fresh head shaved, and I'm about to go work out. Either ride my skateboard around the area, at the park, the gym, work out outside, or hop on a trail or something. We're gonna see what we're gonna do. Uh-oh. Might have something going in my eye. Cool, and it don't look like it messed up the fade too much, but I still might tap it up a little bit. Still see a little bit of hair coming off on the sides, if y'all can see that. Probably not, but I can see it. Alright, I think I'm done. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse the head off. Before I rinse it off, it doesn't look like there's too much stuff to rinse off there, so I'm not going to just use straight water, but we're going to use our other scrub. This is salt scrub. So again, step 3, number 1, sugar, number 2, the oil, number 3, salt scrub. Now the salt is good because the salt, if you do have any cuts or any micro cuts that you may not even be bleeding from, the salt is going to get up in there and stop yourself from bleeding. It's kind of like a disinfectant, I guess, whatever. That's how I kind of use it. But it has the same type of beads, or not the same type. These are less aggressive, as I said in the previous video. Cleans your scalp. It's what is the scent? Is it eucalyptus? No, this one is lavender, but yeah. Nice fresh scent. And I feel this stuff almost getting into my eyes, so I can't even open my eyes. And so I rinse it off. Alright, so now that we did the cut, you might see a slight hard line right here. Now, even though it blended in perfectly before I started this process, because there was a little bit of hair, you know, left on top of my head, now that we cut it even lower, we have to fade it a little bit lower. I might be able to do this with no guard, but we're going to start it off with just a half and see if that does anything with and against the grain. And try to knock it down a little lower, and if it doesn't do anything, then we'll take the guard off and go over it again. So yeah, I'll show you guys so you guys don't make the same mistake I made, or this is the mistake that I made. I reached for a 1.5, or I thought I reached for a 1.5, and it actually just said half right there. But this is actually what I'm grabbing today, because we're not going too deep or going down here or doing any of this down here. We're only focusing on the top right up here. We'll go with the grain. I know it's not going to do nothing, but now we'll go against, and we're just trying to knock that line out. And just as I thought, it doesn't do anything because it needs to be lower. So no guard with the grain, just kind of tapping up that line. Still doesn't do nothing with it, so we gotta go against. Kind of go lightly too. Yeah, this is doing it for me. And there it is. Yeah, let me see. Let me just do a little bit more. It's kind of making it a little hard to glide across my skin because now that I, clean my head, it's kind of a little tacky, I guess. So it's not smooth, but I'll zoom in and show you guys what I did. If you can notice, there's no more hard line where it was. It kind of blends in now and the hair just gets longer as it goes down. So we're going to do that exact same thing to the other side. We know that going with didn't do anything. Actually, we're still going to do it though. We'll go with just to start off. Because sometimes both sides may not be perfectly even, so it might actually do something on this side for us. So we went with. You can still see that line right there clearly going across. So now go against the grain and just tap it. There it is. If we zoom in, can we focus? There it is. This side doesn't look as clean. I can see it a little bit more. So now what I'm going to do, because I can't go any lower than this, I'm just going to put a little bit more pressure and kind of dig a little bit deeper in that spot. Not going too crazy though. There it is. I think that's cool right there. Ended up making a full-on video for something that probably should have only taken us 5 minutes. But yeah, camera about to cut off, or it's about to split it into make 2 videos. I don't really need to go that far. But if you guys found this video helpful, hit the like button, leave a comment below. Understand that your guys' engagement with this channel helps me, motivates me to keep making this type of content. If this is the type of stuff you guys like to see, engage with it. Like the video, share it with somebody else to build the audience over here. Because if this is what type of stuff that people want to see, I'll keep making the videos. If not, y'all gonna be introduced to Nature Nate. Because outside of making these videos for y'all, I'll be outside, bro. Catch y'all in the next video. Peace.